Hello and welcome back to Space Engine. Here we are back on this warm or the temperate Terra with life. So let's get off it, shall we, and head back out into the vast reaches of the galaxy. At least I think we're in the galaxy. Or are we in a different galaxy? Oh right, we're in a Magellan Cloud. There's the galaxy. No, we're in a cluster, aren't we? Well, let's find out, shall we? Sorry if I'm whispering. I have to be a little bit quieter today. Just because, it's late and people are asleep and yeah, you know. Oh, yeah, it was just in a cluster. Nice. Well, let's go to. Oh, let's go to the Milky Way. Oh, well, let's go to the Milky Way then. Let it populate with stars. Yellow dwarf binary. Oh, wait, what's that? It's a nebula. Let's go. Huh, it's been a while since I've been back in Space Engine. I missed it. I love Space Engine. But this nebula thing. Oh, there's a lot of nebulas around here. Ooh, nice. That's a pretty decent looking nebula. I wonder if we can find any pulsars in it. Let's find out. I think my fan is dying. It's making a lot more noise than it should be on my computer or my laptop. That's making me angry. Because I had one computer, a little netbook, which I still have actually, and the fan started making this horrible noise. I had to get it fixed, and it was just stupid. It didn't cost me anything because I had warranty. Because I figure why not? I'll spend like $10 to get the warranty. Because hey, it'll save me money in the future. Oh, okay. I'm not seeing anything in here except for diffuse gas. Lots of diffuse gas. Pretty cool. Uh, I'm a little annoyed recently because, like, with the U.S. government being shut down because the Republican Party is stupid. I really don't care about any of that because I don't live in America, but it did make NASA shut down, which really sucks because there's a lot of missions that are ongoing that I pay attention to, and when the government's shut down, the website's shut down as well, so I can't actually care about it, and it kind of hurts my feelings. Granted, my favorite space agency is still Roscosmos, but I still enjoy NASA. There's quite a few aspects of America that I do like. Luckily, the SETI Institute's still going up because they run on donations and stuff. Actually, it's all a shutdown thing. It's just because the Republicans are like afraid of socialized healthcare, which I know Obamacare isn't technically socialized healthcare, but it's a road to socialized healthcare. Because basically, it's just a healthcare plan that more people can afford, and it would give access to healthcare to more people. And maybe I'm just crazy, but I find the idea of giving more people access to healthcare a good thing. I don't see why that's a bad thing. It's like I don't like why is denying people affordable healthcare a bad thing? I don't get that. Of course, healthcare should be free to begin with, like everywhere else in the world. But that's just me. But again, the word socialized or socialist and all that is a bad word in America because they seem to think that socialism means communism, which is wrong. It's like communism is a kind of socialism, but socialism is not communism. Oh, okay, let's go somewhere else. Uh, I always talk about, like, I always make fun of America and all that, but America really isn't that bad of a country. It's the Republicans that are bad. Like, they're the ones that make it just, like, kind of annoying, because they just ruin everything. They ruin everyone. Uh, what was I going to say? Something about healthcare. I don't know. I'm just saying it's like every other developed country has socialized healthcare, and it has made our quality of lives a lot better. So I don't know why the Republicans think it's so bad to go in that direction. Of course, it would take more money away from the corporations, and God forbid we take more money away from the corporations. It's one thing about socialism that a lot of Americans don't understand, that socialism does not mean that a person works hard and then gives money to someone else who doesn't work at all. That's not socialism, that's called freeloading. Socialism itself is more like when you work, you make the money. Like everyone makes money depending on how hard they work. So the harder you work, the more money you're going to make, the more successful you'll be. Same with capitalism. It's just that the government itself will regulate the economy and spend more money on the people and social programs. Like, for example, well, it's like a free market socialism, more like a democratic socialism, which is what I kind of am. It's the kind of thing where you still have a democracy and voting privileges and all that. Like, it isn't a dictatorship. It's just basically what you have going on in Sweden or in Canada even. But the government will control big corporations and prevent them from being like exploiting everybody basically. It's kind of like how currently in the states the biggest problem is that the corporations, sorry, have control over the government essentially because the various large contractors will buy off senators, and the biggest ones are like Lockheed Martin, what like has bought off a number of senators, and Lockheed Martin, what do? Well, they make missiles and military technology. And there's so many war contractors that do this. Like they'll buy off various people to vote in favor of things that'll make them money, which is one of the reasons why you can't really blame the presidents and whatnot for all the war action that have gone over in the past like 13 years, because a lot of that has been the contractors buying off the senators and making like the votes kind of lean in those areas to make them more money, which is what capitalism is. It's basically throw everyone else under the bus except for yourself, which is not cool, man. It's not cool. This is a triple grind. This is a triple system. Cool. I don't know. It's like I kind of like Canada because like we're still capitalist, but we have a lot of socialist. Um, I don't know, DNA, I guess you could say. It's like our government is a democracy. We vote. Our leader is I don't know. I guess he's a cool guy. I kind of like him because he like has like no emotion, and his hair never changes. But no. But our government puts more money. Oh, there we go. Our government puts more money towards us, like these people, than it does towards defense and whatnot. Which we still have pretty good defense spending. But then again, no one's going to attack Canada, so there's no reason for us to dump all of our money into defense. So more of our money goes towards education and healthcare, and as a result, we all have universal healthcare. Now, what that means, and this is what Obama wants to kind of transition America into. Ooh, 1 minute. Oh, that's pretty. I don't have any auroras. I'm not seeing any auroras. I don't know if it has a magnetic field then. It's strange. You'd think a gas giant would. Anyways, it's like what? Oh, like well, actually, some presidents in the past have tried to institute universal healthcare. Unfortunately, of course, the larger corporations have stopped those votes in Congress because it would mean that the Medicare coverage corporations would lose some money. And it's like, okay, yeah, of course, because money is more important than healthier people. It's like in Canada, uh, I get free healthcare just for being a Canadian citizen. Like seriously, just because I am a citizen of this country, I can go to an emergency room for free. I can get medical checks for free. I can go to my doctor for free. That's all it is. Like I can go to a doctor's office for like a splinter. It'd be a waste of my time, but I can do that, and it won't cost me anything. Of course, if I'm late for the appointment, I have to pay like $100, but that's just late fees. Everyone does that. But I don't know. It's just like that should be standard for everybody, and every other developed country has that. Even like even North Korea has universal healthcare. It's really crappy because it's North Korea, but at least they can go to to get medical help for free. But again, it's North Korea, so we're not going to use them as an example. Oh, what's this? No, I saw something moving. That little dot right there. No, there's a little dot right there. I want to go to that cold asteroid. Of course, in Canada, our universal healthcare does not cover things like medications and other medical expenses like dentists and whatnot. But but of course, we make up for that because our like you can get healthcare coverage that can cover all of that very easily. It's like every company has to have mandatory healthcare coverage for their employees that will cover medications and dental and all that. Like they have to. Like you can't just like skimp out on that. So it's like everybody has the same standard of healthcare, which is like high level of healthcare. And even you can go like my university, for example, has full healthcare benefits. I can just basically sign a paper and pay like an extra $30 my tuition, and I get full dental and everything else that my universal care does not cover, so I can get medications for free and all that. So yeah, actually, well, I don't know. I am taking I am taking medication currently for anxiety, and I have to pay $5. But then again, the sticker price for it is like $70 per bottle, and I'm only paying $5, so I'm willing to ignore that because it's a lot better than what it would be. Interesting little asteroid. Looks like Phobos. I don't know. Basically, what I'm saying is that I just whenever I see a second or third world country where they don't have healthcare, I feel bad for the people. But when I see America and they don't have universal socialized healthcare, it it baffles me. It's like that should be a standard like everywhere. Everyone should have free access to healthcare. So yeah, sure, we pay a little bit in taxes, but personally, I'll take the little bit in taxes for the higher standard of living that we get. And like I'm not just saying that. The United Nations Health Organization has ranked. Ooh, wait, was I already there? I think I was already there. Has ranked the United States below Canada by like seven tiers with health when it comes to healthcare, just because accessibility and like health. America has good healthcare. It's just the accessibility is so low because not everyone can afford it. And I used to live in America, and I know if you can't afford it, you're screwed. It's like you can go to the emergency room and get it's like, oh man, I'm about to die, and they'll save your life, and it's like, yay, and then they give you a bill, and then your life is ruined because you can't do anything. Is this the place we were already at? I'm trying to think. I know one of these has life, unless it's one of the. Okay, I think one of these has the moons. Yeah, this one right here. And it's just, I don't know. I'm, I know I really should be talking more about space in this video, but it just kind of really grinds my gears. Yeah, the Republicans. The Republicans have actually lost, like, they've lost so much voters, like, so many voters, just because of their sheer stupidity. These past, like, they've always been kind of off. But in the past, the Republicans haven't been that bad. Like Reagan, he was Republican, but he was a fantastic president. Oh, come on, there we go. Like I like Reagan personally. He's awesome. Let's go there. Actually, my favorite presidents are Reagan. Oh, actually, in order, I'd have to say Kennedy, Reagan, uh, Clinton because he's funny. Like you have to admit, Clinton's pretty awesome. And Lincoln. There we go. I was like, top hat, 17th president. What was his name? I don't know. You know what's funny? Actually, think about it. Who was like the second president of the United States? So like I know who it is. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I forget the name, but I know what his face is. And it's like, but a lot of people don't really know, and it's like, oh, that poor guy. Because like you had Washington, who, well, was one of the founding fathers of the United States. So he was a really big, player. And the second guy came in, and he was just voted in. Okay. Anyways, this planet, temperature, it's pretty decent. What's the atmosphere like? The atmosphere is, I can't find it. Oh god, oh there it is. 1.1174, so it's a little thicker. Da -da -da -da. Mass, a little smaller than Earth. It's a nice planet. Give it that. Let's go to the other one. It's a warm terra with life. So yeah, I guess I can stop ranting about that. I don't know. I like to use these Faith and videos to just kind of talk about things that don't really fit any other category of my videos. Temperature, atmosphere. The atmosphere is thinner by a little bit, and its size is a little smaller. This is a planet that humans could probably go to and not without too many problems. The thing about a planet is that a planet with lower gravity, humans can go to no matter how low the gravity is. Like, and we'll have to wear, like, probably have to wear spacesuits depending on the atmosphere, but really it's the gravity. If it's the same, we're good to go. And as long as the atmosphere isn't crushing, we're good to go. But a planet that has higher gravity, it makes it a little harder because there's a very large margin for low gravity, but there's a very small margin for high gravity. It's like humans can go to any planet that is the same size as Earth or smaller down to the size of like Phobos. But when it comes to actual mass, humans cannot go to a planet that's more than like two masses bigger than Earth, because our bones would crumple and we would just be very uncomfortable, and we'd probably die of blood being pulled out of our brains. So it kind of sucks when you think about it. Like there could be so many planets out there with life that we cannot actually set foot on because we would die because of the gravity. Okay, maybe that's not funny, but it's just interesting. Let's go to that asteroid. It looks pretty close. Oh wait, that's the warm terror with life. Oh, okay. Guess we're going back then. Do 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 do. Okay, I said I would stop talking about this, but I would like to point out that another thing I like about the social programs in my country is that we get money from the government, like just because the government makes money, and that's distribution of wealth, which a lot of Republicans say is evil. But when I'm just sitting there on my chair and often I get a check from the government, that's just because the government has made money and everyone else gets the surplus. It's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go buy like anime figures with this or something. Which yeah, unfortunately I have done that a lot, where I'll like get like $60 just randomly in a check from the government, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go on eBay and buy something now. Suffice to say, my government has paid for a lot of the anime figures on my desk. Oh well. I love it. What is this? Hot Solana. Look at that ejecta. Seems like there have been some impacts, but not a lot. Well, at least a few recent impacts, but not a lot of recent impacts. A lot of old impacts, though. Kind of has a moon feel to it. I like the moon. The moon's great. Oh, that reminds me, I need to do another video, like a TST video, because I want to talk about the Curiosity's findings of a lot more water on Mars than previously thought and whatnot. That's what's an interesting topic. Let this load in. God, I love the graphics in this game. It's just so fantastic. But yeah, so as long as nobody here will lynch me because I'm kind of socialist, I'll be good to go. I'm not a communist, I swear. I do not like... Well, no. Communism works in theory. Unfortunately, Karl Marx forgot to add one factor, which is humanity, because communism would only work if corruption did not exist. Unfortunately, corruption does exist, so you cannot have communism because it will result in bad things. Like, really bad things. So I do not advocate communism. I like the Soviet Union because they were awesome, but I do not advocate communism because it does not work. It's broken. It's a broken ideology that should just go away. Which is why most countries have ditched it, because it does not work. Socialism mixed with democracy does work, and a lot of the Scandinavian countries are rather socialist in that sense, but they're still democratic. But they have very much, like, their economy is very much based on socialism. And what do you know? Like, Norway is like one of the happiest countries on the earth, and they have like the best benefits and the best healthcare and some of the best schooling and the best like the safest population. It's great. So yeah, when I say that I'm a democratic socialist, I'm like no more advocating socialism than what you'll find in Canada or like Europe. I'm not like an insurgent, communist. But hey, even if you don't like me, I still like you, so I'll still make videos for you. Okay. Nah, I'm not pushy anyways. Like, I'll talk about this episode, but I won't bring it up anymore just because there's no point in bringing up politics in these videos, because unfortunately I know a lot about politics. I just do not like politics, but I seem to study it for no reason. Well, I know the reason. Not important. Do 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 do. Oh, I also emailed Mars One the other day, and I kind of suggested that they bring along the flag of Earth with them on their mission. Like, just it could be like either a flag, or I just said like doesn't matter what it is or how small or whatever. Just even like a laminated card with the flag on it would be great. Just because I think it'd be nice to have that flag to actually fulfill its purpose to go to another planet. So yeah, if you want to advocate that, then go email Mars One. Just go to their website, go to contact us, and just send them a request saying, hey, you guys should bring along the flag of Earth just because it would be awesome because it is a human effort. It's not like a single country that's going. It's going to be everybody. Well, not everybody, but the entire planet is. You know what I mean. Also, if you want to support the flag of Earth, go to their website. Buy a flag from them. You can buy one of my T-shirt from my store. I'll put a link to that in the description. I'll be a total sellout. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to sell out. If I were to monetize my videos and say to hell what you guys want, make money, that's selling out. But I'm not ever going to do that because like, what's the point? I make videos for entertainment. I don't make them for money. I get offers like every week from people like, hey, you should like partner with us to make money off your videos, and I'm just like, yeah, no, sorry, I can't. I would have to remove some of my videos and change how I make my videos too much to do that, and it's not worth it. Entertainment is more important than the money in this case. Ooh. Anyways, that's 20 minutes, so I should probably end it there. Thanks for watching. I'll put all the links to everything I talked about into the description, so the Mars One, Flag of Earth, my T-shirt store. Please buy a T-shirt. Please. All the money from the T-shirt goes towards supporting my channel and supporting me, so I can live. Because currently my only form of income is illustrating and well anything else like recycling, whatever. So yeah, buy a T-shirt. It'd be great. Be proud to be Terran. Have the flag, all that jazz. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and space.